Alright, here we go. We're doing Final Fantasy 14 on Xbox Series S. Yes, they finally released the online Final Fantasy 14 online for Xbox Series S. This is a free trial.
Here. Here. Feel. Here. Feel. Think.
Now, if this does good, I am going. This will be the one I'll be getting the full game on. Hey, you! Inspection, men, search the carriage. I'm just an honest peddler, friend, so, don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man. At least I cut it out. Sir, look, Somnus. honest peddler was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days unless you can afford the fine. Business as usual. Whoa! Omlijah, two arms, two arms. Seven hells, consider this a warning. Now go, all of you. Phew, that kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful around them brass blades, lass. Bastards will have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits, they are only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we've still got a long route ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? Brendan's the name, and Piddling is my trade. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. I knew it, going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. Hey, Agnes Falls, how you doing? Sorry, I just saw your message here. I'm kind of posting it. I'm trying to post all this on, posting I'm live on social media. I'm super excited to be doing this. And do me a favor, do like you did last time. Get your friends here. It really helped me out last time. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean, ain't no secret in that adventuring's a risky business these days, especially. And this is the first new Final Fantasy, well, it ain't new, but it's the first Final Fantasy game since Final Fantasy 15 to release on Xbox. I'm hoping if this does good, I'm hoping they'll start bringing some of the other Final Fantasies over. Like Final Fantasy 16 and the FF7 remakes. What was it that first attracted you to it? Watching it, then I reckon you'll fit right in where we're going. Once you've learned to handle yourself in a fight, you'll want to pay a visit to whichever crafting or gathering guild tickles your fancy. And there are plenty to choose from too, whether it be weaving, alchemy, goldsmithing, or mining that interests you. Ul'dah's got a place where you can learn your trade. Adventuring ain't just about killing things, after all. A peaceful pastime will help you make your fortune. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing and ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, is this your first trip to Ul'dah? It is. Well then, let this journey to Enterant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Ul'dah is ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folks know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monetarist cronies would happily get rid of Her Grace altogether, but that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists, and the Royalists are nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no sign of stopping. Of course, the Lizard Man and the Al-Mujah couldn't care less about Ul'dah politics. They have their own interests, see? And they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to peddlers, need breeding, profit, and though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last. Behold, Ul'dah, jewel of Thanalan, where folks turn sand into gold.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises, a solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ul'dah. Even with the coming of the seventh Umbral Era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's on the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this by way of thanks for putting up with me prattle. You never did tell me your name though. Hey, but but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all.
Got a classic Final Fantasy theme there.
For by fire are we reborn.
Final Fantasy 14. Wow, the graphics. Amazing. Oi, adventurer, over here. I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance? Hey, how can I tell? Hey, how can I tell? Hey. Name's Waymond, and my business is knowing every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city? Free of charge, even just this once like. Welcome to Ul'dah, the shining beacon of prosperity rising from the desert of Thanalan. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Controller. Follow the instructions and move your character and adjust the position of the camera. When you are ready to proceed, speak to Waymond. Let's speak to Waymond. As tutorial, non-player characters, NPCs, offering quests can be recognized by the exclamation marks above their heads. To bring up the quest window, speak with the NPC by first targeting them, then pressing the confirm button. Accepting quest. Once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives and rewards. Press the accept button in the lower left to add the quest to your list of current duties. plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Bamodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with adventuring, adventurer. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Upon accepting a quest, the current objective will appear under the quest title in the duty list on the right side of the screen. A maximum of 5 quests can be displayed at once. Selecting the title will open the quest in your journal, allowing you to review objects and rewards. Alright, let's head to the quicksand. And talk to me, Modi. Collecting rewards. Complete a quest by speaking to the NPC with a check mark displayed above his or her head. Completing quests will earn you a variety of rewards from items and guild to experience points. Why, hello there. Who might you be? If you're looking to join an Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Mimodi. I own this fine establishment if it pleases you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you that it is. Without someone like me to stir you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with Amalja, for example, they've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on, forever now. Then there is the Garlean Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. Aye, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all, there's worry, and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder it's scarce been 5 years since the lesser moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an eighth hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. 'Twas like the end of the world had come at last. But then things began to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next, some of them 2 or 3. You don't think people would remember something like that, but the fact is they don't. Nobody does. There is one thing the survivors agree on, though: the part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whatever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody impuration. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten. and so we call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ul'dah in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild. Alright then, a promise is a promise now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And the happy and prosperous Ul'dah means more business for the quicksand too. And any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register, neat as you can. Angelina Darkstar. Well, Angelina Darkstar. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. All right, Miss Darkstar. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially, please, sir, be merciful. 12 as my witness. I swear to you, I'll bring you your money. In the East, it is said that even a merciful God might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you were given a fourth chance to offend. You two, attend to this scum. Well, ain't that a sorry sight, nor an uncommon one if I'm honest. Don't worry though, if you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a lady muse on the many manhoods of her acquaintance from time to time. Any road, welcome to Ul'dah, Angelina. Take a moment to catch your breath and I'll teach you a little about our fair city. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken your first step as an adventurer in the city of Ul'dah. Listen well to the wisdom of Momodi. Momodi can then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. And it's got the fanfare. Important quests used to tell the story of Eorzea and her people are called main scenario quests. These tasks are easily distinguishable from others by their unique icon. Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetheryte Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach Emerald Avenue, then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an Aetheryte. If it weren't for the Aetherytes, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you'll still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever attuned with an Aetheryte before, Angelina? If not, just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Gladiators Guild over at the Coliseum. Assuming that sword ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the steps of Thal. Goods from across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale here in Ul'dah as long as you've got the gil. Just make sure as you don't pay more than you ought, Angelina. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they're thinking no one's looking out for their best interests. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Sasaraga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short, then, visit the Aetheryte Plaza, the Gladiators Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange Simple. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. While there are more than a few unsavory characters out there who'll try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured to this city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after gil, the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with Smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it for me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you finish, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying. That you're down to your straw claws without a gil to your name. Quest accepted. The main menu grants quick and easy access to most of the game's main features. For example, selecting character under character opens a window containing your character's various attributes and currently equipped gear. Selecting journal under duty displays a list of current completed quests and leave quests. If you wish to customize the game's various settings, including key binding, HUD layout, and system configuration, they all can be accessed via system. Select active help to redisplay these tutorial messages. Game progress is saved automatically, so there are no in-game save or load functions. However, to prevent data from being lost or corrupted, it is strongly recommended that you end each playing session by selecting log out or exit game from the system menu. Right, a crescent moon icon will display to the right of your experience bar whenever you enter a sanctuary. While in the special area, you will accrue a rested bonus. The bonus will continue to grow even if you are offline. All experience earned through battle, crafting, and gathering while under the benefit of the rested bonus will be increased by 50%. Your current rested bonus is displayed on the top of your experience bar. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. If the bar is blue, it indicates your bonus will carry over to the next level. Inns and cities, as well as various outposts and settlements, are classified as sanctuaries. To maximize your experience earning potential, make it a habit to always log out in one of these areas. Oof. Select map from under travel in the main menu by pressing X on the controller will bring up the area map of a quest objective is located in that area. It will be indicated with a special icon. The location of quest objectives can also be confirmed by selecting the objective in the duty list. Alright, let's go. Pull all that reading. Do a number on my throat here. Reading and talking, doing a number on my throat here. First, while we're here, we're going to visit our first step is visit the Gladiators Guild. You have access to the Gladiators Guild. You now have access to the Aethernet. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon Aetherite shards. A story about the Aethernet. Attuning with the shard has granted you access to the city-states. To this city-states Aethernet. The Aethernet can be used for quick intercity travel. In other words, quick travel. What have you done? Your kind has no business to even look at a lady such as I. Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. And now, look how my guild is scattered across the ground. Pick it up right this instant. I ain't reading any more that tutorial stuff. My guild now. There better not be missing. This appears to be everything. What are you still staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? The insolence. Well then. There's a guild master. You've something to ask about the guild, is that it? Alright, I ain't gonna read all that. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild, friend. Tell me, are you new to the thrills of Mortal Kombat? Well, whether you are or not, you are new to us. If you would take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like as not far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there is no other way if you mean to take the blood sands, take to the blood sands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Coliseum is only the most celebrated place of public entertainment in all of Ul'dah. Where else could a poor man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the syndicate? There's not an Ul'dah alive who isn't inspired by the rise of the self-made man. And there is no truer embodiment of this than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword. Throughout its long storied history, the guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members ever strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory to fight and triumph amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it, think of your legacy, and if your soul stirs, join us. will it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend, or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? A decision you shan't regret. One moment, make way for Angelina Darkstar. Make way for Angelina Darkstar. Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Mala. Seek her out and obtain her approval. Aye, I heard Lutsu, so you're Angelina Darkstar. 'Tis a good, strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Mila, Guildmaster here. So, you wish to study our arts, I presume. You have your reasons for choosing the sword over all other weapons. Perhaps you think it easier to learn. The sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is anything but simple. For every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Angelina, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword, and if it be your fate, die by it? Then welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Let's not waste time, shall we? I would gauge your aptitude for the sword. Just outside the gates of Ulva, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return here when finished. A simple task, but essential to your training nonetheless. Now go. I will, Agnes. Thanks for that. I'm gonna keep going. I ain't gonna give up. Because I only lose if I give up. Oh, look at the water effects. Beautiful. It's raining. Let's go to Aether Lights. Tuning. We need to go to the center of town now to that big aetheryte. And then we'll do our guild quest. There's the Aethernet shard. The Steps of Thal. For our main quest here. You would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee, what, you expect me to do this for free? Do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask Ul'Dan for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I'd rather doubt you could afford my services. But the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Ul'Dan's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes laid to our city and majority of maritime trade between Valbrand and Aldernard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Ul'Dan as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided as he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer, a deadlier sword perhaps, or a shinier trinket. Whatever it is you want to exchange, we'll have it. To the north you'll find merchants selling armor and accessories, curatives, and crafting materials. And to the south you will find weapons, tools, and assortments of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof. Should you find something that piques your interest, decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That is all for the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodi now. Off with you. Now where's the aetheryte? There it is. Going to tune this one. We'll do some of the guild quests, then we'll come back and finish up the... there's the thing on battle. That's that. And all that. Level up. There we go. Snapping shrew. We got rid of the snapping shrews. We got the snapping shrews we needed. Now the star warboats. Alright. Now we got that. Let's head back to Udal. We'll do the last part of our main story quest. And then turn in our guild quest. Let's go to the Silk Sands. Oh, the Adventurers Guild. And tune ourselves to the giant Aetherytes. There it is. adventurer. Hail, adventurer. Might you have come at behest of Miss Momodi of the Quicksand? Excellent, which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, madam. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easy to see suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of the return and teleport? Well, these transportation spells make direct use of the aetherites and their connections to the flow of aether. Given that there is an aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune herself to each and every one. But even if you have no intentions of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any aetherites you encounter from now on. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about aetherites or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. Return learned. You attune with the aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. Alright, we're gonna use that right now. We're gonna visit. First, we're gonna visit the Gladiators Guild and turn in our guild quest. Welcome back, Angelina. I take it you dispatched the beasts, and with ease. Rest assured, there will be far greater challenges to come. If you wish to master the sword, you must test yourself against a wide variety of foes. To this end, I present to you this hunting log. It contains information on creatures ideal for a gladiator in training. You will doubtless gain valuable experience should you seek out and slay them. It is only with such practice that you will recognize and eliminate the deficiencies in your technique. Your training under me shall continue once the half sits so snugly in your hand that you cannot imagine holding all else. Until then, Angelina, the next gladiator quest will be available from Malia upon reaching level 5. Welcome of the Gladiators Guild is muttering frantically to himself. Carried your ass in here looking for work, eh? Well, you're in luck. Just so happens I've indeed what needs doing. Wild ladybugs have been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town. Something in the air of late made them ornery, as an oryx in rut. Ain't much of fighting on their own, but in numbers they're more than a match for any merchant who's seen more days at the teat than he has on the battlefield. Well, what'll it be fancy putting down for us so those bloody buggers were don't Using items. Some items can be used, granting various effects such as instant HP restoration, attribute boosts, and more. Using an item is as simple as selecting Use from the item's sub-command. All items with recast timers cannot be used again until the timer has expired. Items you use often can be set to your hotbar for easy access. There's one about the hunting log. Have you come to wish me luck? I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. What, you don't know who I am? The next biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum. Zazariku is my name, and you will be hearing all about my exploits in the coming days. I've even thought of a title for myself, the Garnet Gladiator. Which reminds me, I have yet to collect the circlet I commissioned from the Goldsmiths Guild. You wouldn't mind picking it up for me, would you? Alright, let's go to the Adventurers Guild first and turn in my main quest. How was your tour of the city, Angelina? Got lost? Did you get lost, did you? Aye, well, Ulda's a big place with lots to see and do, but wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. So when you go explore like you've got purpose, eh? Alright then, all that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand. The Modi of the Quicksand wants to introduce you to a certain someone at the Ulda Dispatch Yard. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Ulda then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Ulda are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, you, named Papashan. You'll find him over at the Ulda Dispatch Yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Just head out the door across the hall and you'll see the gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You will come upon it before long. The dangers beyond the wall, though, more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack you if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Alright, now let's go. Where's my Aetherites? What's Wayman want? So how are you taking to Ulda, Angeline? Making new friends in high places yet? Ha, well, when you have the Sultana's ear one day, I hope you won't have forgotten about old Wayman. Long as you're here, mayhaps you can do me a favor and take this massive to Josias at the Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder, and the man will give you some gil for your troubles. If only all work in the city was that easy. Was this easy, eh? Hey, what brings you here, friend? Looking for a bit of work, perhaps? Some small job to add a little weight to that coin purse of yours? Well, you're in luck. The pugilists have just placed an order with me for several of the leather gloves and harnesses they use for sparring. But the traders are cruel, for I find myself lacking the hides required. With that, I had the pelts of a few snapping shrews. What do you say, friend? Care to help a merchant down on his luck? Bring me 5 snapping shrew pelts, and I promise to make it worth your while. You can find the creatures roaming Central Thanalon. Got business with the Platinum Mirage this evening. Mister from Waymond. Alright then, let's have a look. Bird is barren, let the hounds feast. So it goes. Oh, this. Well, you see, the guild is often contracted to provide protective services. Unfortunately for this particular petitioner, Waymond's investigation has revealed his finances to be wanting. Maybe adventurers like you don't mind working for free, but we have a business to run. I myself have 4 mouths to feed, so this bird will have to fend for himself, I'm afraid. Hey, you! I saw you looking at me. You got something to say, huh? No, well, I do. You know how. You know, Dedalita Short Broke never pays what he owes. Yeah, that bleeding horizon. Tell him to pay up, or I swear by the 12, I'll beat him so hard he'll feel like the second coming of Damoud. If I see that little shiat's face, I'll end up pounding him into a bloody pulp, like it's not. So you go and tell him. Alright, we'll do some of these side quests and we'll continue with the main quest. Oh, guys, be good, Gelder's a goon. Alright, I'll give back every gil I owe, I swear it, but no more beating. I beg you. longer got the guild on hand, but I do have this ring. Ain't much but to look at, but it'll surely fetch a high price. Was my dear departed mum's wedding ring. God's rest her soul, but she'll understand. Show it to my mom over at the ossuary, and you'll get your coin. Greetings, adventurer. What brings you to the Alzanath Ossuary? You wish to sell this heirloom on behalf of the Delilata? Very well, it is most unfortunate when such drastic measures must be taken. And doubly so when the item in question is a fake, and such a gaudy, poorly wrote one. Also, you do know that our appraisals are not free. Normally, this fee is subtracted from the agreed value. Alas, considering the negligible value of this ring, I'm afraid you would still owe us. However, since this is a rather unusual circumstance, we shall waive the fee this once. No need to concern yourself with the bauble. I will personally see to its disposal. Erasmus of the Order of Naldal. I'm charged with studying the anatomy of this region's fauna and environs, in which they dwell, for the dark art of our order is death itself, and power over death can come only through knowledge of life. One day I shall publish my findings in a single comprehensive volume, The Many Breaths of Thanalan. But there is much work to be done before that day. Aid me, sister, bring me 5 balls of marmot blood, and perhaps I shall name you in a footnote. Marmots are hardy creatures. They thrive nigh everywhere. You will most certainly find them just outside the city in western Thanalan, by way of the Gate of Sultana. Do take care. They can be feisty little critters when threatened. How can that ossuary deem such exorbitant contributions every single moon? It's outrageous, I tell you. Don't they understand that a woman has needs? How do they expect me to pay for rogue and sun-silk dresses and feed my marmots? Oh, if only I'd had the foresight to marry a more ambitious man. This is all his fault. If he just worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he would be rewarded, maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, it won't be long before I join the beggars in Pearl Lane. Save me from this cruel fate, I beg you. Speak with my husband, Bobonima, and find some way to motivate him. You should find him at the Coliseum entrance wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. Alright, let's head to the Goldsmith Guild. Zanariku's circle. Just a moment, miss. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'm afraid crafting the circlet to Zazuruku's exact specifications has proven somewhat difficult. We ran out of garnets halfway through our work. Oh look, and we are still late on the next shipment. I hate to impose, but would you explain the situation to Crooked Haft at the Miners Guild? My records indicate that he was supposed to deliver the gemstones yesterday. Mayhap it slipped his mind. I think the Myers goes over this way. I'm about to drain a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 hells. Last, they don't grow on trees. But more than that, this lad, what fancies himself the next Franz the Fire, ought to worry less about style and more about swordplay. Any road, I'll do my part to ensure the little bastard gets bedecked and all that goddamn garnets he can afford, and if he dies in his first fight, well, at least he'll leave a pretty corpse. All right, let's back out of here. What could be keeping her? My beloved yellow moon, and I promised to meet this very spot, but two bells have passed, and I've nary a word from her. Gods, I hope she's all right. As much as I wish to go off and find her, I simply cannot. What if she were to come in my absence? Please, would you search for her in my stead? It's possible she's somewhere near the Weavers Guild. She always enjoyed watching me. By the gods, do you think she's left me for someone more dapper? I try not to look a bumpkin, but I've no mind for fashion. Oh, all this talking. Making my throat hurt. our God be good. Just look at me. This hair, this outfit, they don't match at all. I look atrocious. What was I thinking? Oh, I can't let Bitter Snow see me like this. Maybe that last tunic was best after all. Oh no, perhaps the blue. Bitter Snow is waiting for me, but I haven't anything to wear. Something in a cream. Oh, whatever shall I do? This dress, I just can't seem to finish it. Oh, the design is flawless, absolutely flawless. Of that I have no doubt, but I simply cannot settle on a color for the life of me. How would you like to conduct a bit of field research for me? I'm dying to know what color the ladies of Uldar are wearing these days, especially on the housing strip. And when you're finished, please call on Luku at the Alchemist Guild. The woman is a wizard with dyes. Have her cook up whatever color you find is most popular. Alright, Agnes. I'm glad you're here to support me. I need all the support I can get right now. The orders came in, and with the fury, every lord and lady from Cape Deadwind and to the Cinderfoot demanding the latest fineries. I need hands. I need them now. Yet I cannot spare the time to go off in search of them. Would you care to aid us, friend? I ask no more than you welcome to our doors any willing soul you might find. Come, let us see how you fare. Show me your warmest welcome. Alright, let's see. Social, emotes. Excellent, I dare say I would work for you myself. Now hurry off, we need these people. We need those people. We Uldans have a weakness for fashion. Why just look at me? I've taken the trouble to match my wrap to my hair. Ravishing, no? Work at Weaver's Guild? I'd be lying if I said I weren't interested. To whom might I go inquire further? The Weavers are recruiting. Finally, my chance to become a famous designer. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot. Fancy my garb, do you? And well, you should. It's all the latest rage. So the Weavers need help, do they? Sorry, friend, I'm all set for coin. I'll come back to that later. We want to do some more of our main quest. We'll do some of the side quests we've already got. Alright, let's warp to the plaza. Sapphire Avenue Exchange. And we'll head out. Next guild quest now. Alright. Now let's do the one we need to collect, the marmot blood. Alright, now we'll finish the warm welcome thing. Alright. First, let's go to the support the Thorns of Gladiators Guild. Oh, that's the Pulgus Guild, is that one with the pelts. Pugilus Guild. Where is he at? There's that one. Yes, this shall serve us nicely. By virtue of your toil, I am one step closer to publishing the many breaths of Thanalan. Thank you. Take this as recompense. Go now, and may the traitors smile upon you. Our armor. I report that other one now. First of all, let's talk to this guy right here. Hi, I am Babonima. Congratulations, you found the world's worst husband. That is, if you believe that harpy I had before a wife, she never cooks, she never cleans, she just gallivants around spending my hard-earned money. And now I see she's speaking ill of me to bloody strangers. Well, if your hell's bent on meddling in my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these fronds and fair flowers and posting them on the walls inside the Colosseum. I've got a long night ahead of me standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you finish, go and tell Vulcan at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. This way. Back already? Are you come? Let us see what you brought. Exceptional. These are fine shrew pelts indeed. Well done, my friend. The Pugilus Guild is among my largest clients. I fear what would have come to pass had the order been delayed any longer. Take this. You've more than earned it. Alright, let's go finish this warm welcome quest, get our next guild quest. We gotta go to Western Thanalan and slay those ladybugs. This poppy color blade, well, all colors have their merits, of course, but I have to say red. I found the poppy colors of Thal. Weavenworth, take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard and on duty, no less. Move along now. Alright, let's go turn this in. Then we'll do those flyers. Return. Well, how'd you fare? Two potential recruits, you say. Welcome news. I only hope their zeal for fashion will show in their efforts for the guild. What we do here may seem all silk and satin, to be sure, but the work within these walls is far from easy. In that, I suppose our trade is not unlike any other. Alright, let's head back to the Gladiators Guild now. We want to post those 3 flyers and get our next guild quest. Yeah, but well, ain't that charitable of you? Franz has gotten pretty popular of late, and his fans keep stealing those flyers and taking them home as souvenirs. Ah, so you met Bobonima's wife. Now, I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in all that. If you ask me, they're made for one another. Not that it's my place to judge, mind. Any road, we appreciate your help. Alright, let's go guild quest now. Ah, Angelina, I take it you and your sword have become better acquainted? Then I will now instruct you on another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator, commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we are trained to engage enemies at close range, weathering their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are times when we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as ours. In such a situation, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather to defend the man beside you. We do this by eliciting the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to initiate their hatred. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to yourself, to trust in your stout constitution, to endure. In so doing, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. To help you better understand this, there is a task I would have you perform. It just so happens that Bamodi of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of luminescent marauders has paraded into town and begun harassing people outside her establishment. Men like these prey on the weak, but will turn tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice to show them that you are not afraid of them and will not tolerate their behavior. Seek out the luminescence and make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, marauder." In this way, you'll protect the people of Ul'dah as you would your allies in battle. I remember how to do this. Trying to remember how to do this. Trying to remember how to do this. There we go. Come on. Oh, come on. Let me check this. Let me check the log here. Duty journal. Player must command an opponent's attention at will to help you better understand the concept. Mala has bid you to seek out the newest and marauders harassing people outside the quicksand. Once located, tell them to face me and show them their disruptive behavior. Oh, I forgot the backslash. Come on now. I'm doing it right. What am I doing wrong here? Tell the Marauders the quicksand face me. I think I did the wrong backslash. Oh, okay. I gotta use the emote. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We just gotta do the meat. We got it now. You know your friend here is a 12 damn cheat, thinks he can charge us more cause we're foreigners, but he'll get his own back, mark me words. There's your problem. Maybe she likes her men rough. What are you supposed to be? Or a bleeding lady in waiting? Bye, it don't matter. You've gone and spoiled the mood. Boy, come on now. He was disrespecting the proud Seawolf heritage spit. Fine, I'll leave the bastard be. Don't want. But we ain't finished. Alright, let's go report this to the Guildmaster. And then we will call the string. Oh, I ain't finished yet. There might be some inside I missed. Yeah, there's a few in here. Who the hell do you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm from Merle the Draven. And me bloody marauders have been raving so long mothers scare their children with tales about us. Don't believe me words, and I'll let me axe do the talking. Oh, this is lively even for the quicksand. You two are going to put on a show for us. What's this? Another goddamn fool. Show some respect when you talk to. For Merle the Driven, leader of a troop of bloody murmurs or some such. I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Unless you want me to split your skull with me axe, you better. That sword, it couldn't be frenzy, but only the sword of Nald with bloody elves. It's you. You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? But begging your pardon, sir. Why do they always do that? Looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to that Lemesian was quite brave of you, and quite foolish. I think I like you, gladiator. Name's Aldous. And I buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. I used to be a young gladiator like you back then. But that hardly concerns you these days. I'm just an explorer of the unexplored and seeker of as yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping me bed, like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Guys, I miss this city, this wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. Alright, now we can go turn the guild quest. Oh, speak to Momodi. I swear, if I hadn't seen all this with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Angelina, do me a favor and don't tell Molly about meeting Aldous, alright? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Why, well, let's just say some folks ain't good for one another. Alright, now we can turn this into the guild master. I have this guild complete, guild quest complete. Let's go find these ladybugs while we're at it. There's one of them right there. I actually kind of like the battle system in this. All right. Now let's go back. We'll finish these last couple of side quests, and then next time we'll do more of the main story. But yeah, I'm liking this. The graphics and everything. The XS resolution, the Xbox Series S 4K resolution is gorgeous. Back in One Piece, it's about bloody time. I admit, you look as though you just picked up a sword yesterday, but you handled yourself well enough. I'll give you that. And here, I'll give you this as well. Ain't worth a night in the oldest, finest pillow house, but I'm sure you'll find use for it. I've already heard about your exploits at the quicksand, Angelina. You did well to send those marauders packing. I wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Alas, we've received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion Crossing. It seems words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish what you've begun, Angelina. Head to Western Thanalan and see that Femoral the Driven and all those who have shared in his crimes never trouble the people of Ul'dah again. Alright, Vox Populi. Separate. Change. We'll go to the Hustang Strip and do that. Now let's go on to finish up the guild quest. Oh, that's Central Thanalan. Western Thanalan is where I need to go. What is this? Oh, that's the quicksand. Find the Alchemist Guild. Connect to that Ethernet. Is this Western Thanalan? Okay, Sultana. Yes, it was Western Thanalan. We'll finish this guild quest. Okay, Agnes. I'm about to call it a stream here as soon as I get to finish this last part of the guild quest. They tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring my goods back to me, I beg of you. Well, bless you, adventurer. If it weren't for you, for good women like you, I'd never leave home. Alright, time to report to Malia and turn this in. And then we'll call the stream. Steps of Nald. Good, it is finished, and with that, this stage of your training is complete. This time your enemies were ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of opponents you'll face in the future. Regardless, I have faith that you will do well. Master your sword, and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your training, Angelina. We will speak again. Alright, untradeable as weapons and stuff. Let's go on and get our new stuff equipped. Bronze Bastard Sword. We're going to fight this last Vox Populi. Let's head to the Hissing Strip. We'll finish this last side quest and then we'll call the stream. This way. Should be up this way somewhere. Around here. There's that. Am I missing something here? This way, maybe? Oh, that's that. That's a burial chamber. That takes me out. Anybody around here? Nope. That's that. If I can't find this, we'll just call the stream. Yeah, I can't find this. It's the Weaver's Guild. Gladiators Guild. Yeah, I can't find where it's supposed to. Hey, abandon the quest though. Hostang Strip. This is the Hostang Strip should be around here somewhere. It's Pearl Lane. Oh, I'm gonna get aggravated with this. It's the last time we'll call the string because I gotta get to bed. Yeah, thaw. Pearl Lane. Where's the freaking hot stone? The Miners Guild. Oh, maybe up here. Yep. Hastings Strip. Our first one right here. Yeah, what a fairer color than that in the name of the fairest maiden. Yellow moon, oh yellow moon, how my heart pines for you. We'll talk to all these people. I think there's one more Aetheryte. We get the last Aether, attune to the last Aetheryte, and then we will call the stream. There's never a shortage of white dresses on Ul'Dan ladies. Surely it is the most comfortable color to wear under this murderous sun. Personally, I've always had a thing for a motley of red and green overlaid with straps of purple and dark brown. Red ever and always. This is Ul'Dan, my dear girl, where the sun beats on your back with fiery fists, and the sins and sands are hot and unforgiving and everywhere at once. We Ul'Dans live for our passions, and our lust for life is surpassed only by your lust for by our lust for lust. This way some more. This way. There's one up here somewhere. Over there. Best color for a dress? Well, you know what they say. Once you go black, you never go back. And the last one's right here. What colors in fashion? Well, I must say, I'm just back from Gridania, and I find there's a certain verb of verdant livery. Green, you bloody idiot. Luku with alchemist guilds. Alright, this is the last Aetheryte. You have attuned yourself to all the Aetheryte shards in Ul'dah, the Gate of Nald and the Gate of Thal, the Gate of Sultana, and the airship landing are now accessible as Aethernet destinations. You now have Ethernet access to Gaethal Central Thanalan. You now have Ethernet access to Gaethal Central Thanalan. You now have Ethernet access to airship landing. Oh, in there. You're here on behalf of the Weavers Guild, are you not? Yes, Althawine said you'd be along. Well, what color is it to be then? It sounds as though you have 2 votes for red, 1 vote for green. Yeah, it sounds as though you have 2 votes for red, 1 vote each for green, yellow, white, and black, 1 abstaining, and 1 vote for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. By no means resounding victory, but I suppose red it shall be. I have some callus I've been saving for just such occasions. Mark my words, I am going to concoct the most vibrant red Ul'dah has ever seen. How can they look arcane and historic to uninitiated, but it is grounded in naught but science and experimentation. Indeed, I dare say, it does more to advance culture and civilization than nigh any other discipline. All right. Now we'll head back to the... We'll head to... We'll head back to, yeah, Central Thanalan. And when we get out there, we'll save it. We'll call the stream. And we'll do the main story quest, the main quest tomorrow. Tomorrow maybe. But before I log out, thank y'all for watching the Agnes Falls. Thank you for hanging around. I hope to see you when I stream this again next time. I hope you enjoy it. Invite your friends. Thank you. Have a great day.